every time Nigeria is ringing bell. If I look on news, it is bell. If I look social media, it is problem. Eh? When I should be drinking coffee, they will make me to come online. They don't want to have me to rest. But you know what? You know what? The spirit in me, the Biafra spirit in me, I said, when I told you, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is looking for 100 people, I promise that I have 50 in me. You have not seen anything. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. But, you know, as my own oru, I am a rucha. You understand? Till Biafra come. But today you are going to receive sense. The crypto, Nigeria crypto. As they are crippling your economy, they close border. They closed the border. ESN came out automatically, you know, weaponized. It shocked them. It shocked them. They said, this border no work. Oh. This close of border no work. Oh. Now, how do we stop the funding now of this Sunday or Igbo? How do we stop the contribution? Let us stop the crypto. Because they were following Nigerians, southern Nigerians. Use crypto. We should open crypto. Use crypto. Don't use the Western Union. Don't use this. They say, so these people are doing crypto. Okay, let us slash them. Bah! They are not considering the economic impact of crypto. No. They are not considering how much the crypto is bringing to Nigeria economy. Their agenda is not to make Nigeria progress. No. They have a better agenda. Now you get the point. Now you get the point. My only problem is that why is it that you must wait? Was Thomas born in Nigeria? Is Thomas a Nigerian? Is Thomas in the Bible in Nigeria? Are you a lineage of Thomas? Are you a lineage of Thomas? All of you have Thomas blood in your vein. How did you get Thomas blood in your vein? That it must happen to you first before you understand. We hear more in Anokia. You hear more kind of man. When we are telling you, you don't know, we are telling you, even we are not prophets, but everything we have said, everything we open this mouth to say, if it don't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I want you to go from the beginning of this struggle. From the beginning. In fact, even the one that we are not sure of, once God asks us to say it, we will say it and God will do it. Hey! Woo! I said, did you see the prayer? May God harden the heart of the leaders in Nigeria so that we will tell them, the world may know that Obi is no longer a boy. I remember when we used to read the history of the Greeks, the Greek gods. I don't know, you know, of course you don't read all those things in Africa. The history of the Greek gods. Medusas. Medusa, they say Medusa is she look at when you look at Medusa, you turn into she will dry you and you become stone.
This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I'm really telling you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the lucky hand the side. Along Gusukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the pali boy, see no day for talk. See no day for talk. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver waiting. Driver waiting. This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Palibran.
I want you people to understand that the liberation of Biafra has entered the highest stage in the history of Biafra. Not even during the war. I am telling you, it has entered the highest stage ever. And we are going to do everything humanly possible in this life to restore Biafra. Everything humanly possible will be done. And I want you people to understand that the Biafra liberation is step by step, segment by segment, plan by plan, executions by execution. We'll be executing those plans according to the template till the last one, and Biafra.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how do you intend to achieve it in practical terms?
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America, the same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India to independence out of British colonial rule, the same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the zoo called Nigeria. Everything humanly possible. No stone will be left unturned. We will sacrifice everything sacrificable. Material, life, blood will throw into.
And we will do everything humanly possible to see the Biafra.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me once again on this program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to us. Wherever you are connecting from, we welcome you and we thank you for being part of this program. Please like and share the program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to anyone that can be able to join us. Those you know that need this message, please share with them so that they can join us. Let us run it as fast as we can. You know, today we have a lot to do. Today, a program is coming out in less than 2 hours. The launching of the Biafran radio is going to happen and the fundraising will continue. So we are going to end this program as soon as possible. It's going to be a quick one so that people can take their rest and prepare for the program that is coming out in less than 2 hours now, the launching of the Biafran radio. It will be launched worldwide so that people can be able to be tuning in, those who are in different places to be able to hear the voice of Biafra and know what is going on in the Biafran struggle. It is very important, and every one of us must be there. So wherever you are at this minute, please kindly like and share the program to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to anyone that you can be able to share to so they can join us as quick as possible. Let us run this program and run it fast. Then we can be able to join other activities that is meant for today. Remember, it is weekend. Weekend, a day we are supposed to be relaxing. Everybody is supposed to be resting. But to those of us who are in this journey, there is no time to rest. There is no time to relax. Every day, every time is just the same for us. Even when we need to sleep, we still have to come online and talk. It's something that we have signed up for. Nobody is paying off. We're not doing it for any payment. We're not doing it for any selfish interest or for any popularity. It is because our life is involved. This is something that is a matter of life and death. And there is no way we can leave this work for one person to do. You that is watching there, you have a job to do. I myself have a work to do. When all of us come together and do our part, I bet you we are going to move mountains. Wherever you are watching me from, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama, click like and share. Click like and share. We are in a time of radical evangelism, and every one of us has to be part of that radical evangelism. That is why our radio is coming up to join and make sure we have that voice that we really have. That voice that they denied us in 1967 to 1970 that made them to take the life of more than 5 million people. We will not allow it to happen again. That is why we must have to increase our volume, increase our voice in the best way we can. So I welcome everyone that have joined us on this platform today, wherever you are joining from. We must understand that Biafra remains the only solution. Biafra remains the only solution. There is no other solution. There is no other remedy. We are presenting Biafra as the only remedy to the world. The United States of Biafra, we are here presenting it as the only remedy. The only remedy. They are not two. The only remedy to the atrocities you see today in Nigeria, to the loss of life you see today in Nigeria, to the insecurity in Nigeria, to the poverty in Nigeria. The only remedy is Biafra. And when we say the only remedy is Biafra, it does not mean that we underrate other regions. Once Biafra is free, every other individual in that contraction will be free from every region. It doesn't matter whether you are Oduduwa, whether you are from Middle Belt, whether you are Arewa. You will be bold to hold your own ground and protect your place. That is what we are asking for. Let every man protect their base. That is what you're asking for. There is nothing else we're asking for. We are asking that everybody should protect their own territory. Protect your territory. That is what we're asking for. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to offer? I don't think it is too much to ask for. That is the only request we continue to make every blessed day. The only solution to the zoological republic is disintegration. And it is not something that is too far-fetched. This is a solution that has been tested and trusted. A solution that has been tested in Europe, tested in America, tested in Asia. Why is it not going to work in Africa? It will definitely work. But the only problem is that those that kept us in captivity, those that are benefiting from the atrocities in Nigeria, we never allow that solution to have effect. But I bet you, They don't have the powers anymore. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, when he says yes, nobody can say no. And at this point in time, we have to take our freedom in our own hand. And that is exactly what we are doing. Nigeria has ended. Nigeria has ended. There is nothing called Nigeria. I was watching a program in the morning here. The program I'm watching on one of their conventional media, where they were they said that a drug baron in Asorok, Tunubu, the drug baron in Asorok, he said that people on social media should use social media to promote unity in Nigeria. Tunubu is calling every one of you to use social media to promote unity. I was watching that program on radio. But what interests me is that after the man presented the program and people were calling in, it was a radio program, people were calling in. And I can tell you that 85% of people that called into that program were saying one thing. We are saying one thing, that Nigeria could not stand. How can you be the author of confusion, author of destruction, author of hatred, author of division? You hate the people, some group of people so badly that you can't be able to look them in their face. You are trying everything possible to dehumanize some people, to destroy some region, to destroy them, and yet you are telling people to come on social media and foster unity. How can that happen? How can it be possible? And all the people who were calling were telling him to start from Asorok. The unity you are preaching, can you start it from Asorok? You can imagine Tinubu talking about people using social media to foster unity. How can you foster unity when in Lagos State that you have captured, they are chasing non-indigenous away from Lagos? Non-indigenous that acquired their properties legally. They did not snatch property from anybody. They did not take anybody's life to collect their property. Properties that people acquire legally in Lagos State. Today, you have put laws to take those properties from them. You have put laws to hinder people from casting their vote in Lagos State. You have put laws to make sure that people who are not from Lagos State do not participate in election. And yet you are in Asorok telling people on social media to use their platform to foster unity. It is laughable. And when I was watching that program, I can bet you that 85% of people that called into that program were saying the same thing I'm saying now. That Nigeria can never stand. That the person that is telling you to go and foster unity is the author of the division, is the author of the bigotry, is the one that created the foundation of the division that you are seeing today. And he is even promoting it the more. This is a man who told you and promised that he's going to continue from where Buhari stopped. And when he said he will continue from where Buhari stopped, some people thought it was a joke. Some people thought it was a political speech. It is not a political speech. When you look through today, you can see that Tinubu have automatically continued from where Buhari stopped. He have continued from where Buhari stopped. And look at what is happening in the zoological republic called Nigeria. It is one problem or the other. The country have fallen into the hand of the terrorists completely. Completely. And the most dangerous thing is that they do not report how serious these events are. They don't even report it. They gag the media and they don't allow the media to push the information and tell people what is actually happening in the zoo. The world do not know what is happening in the zoo. Everybody thinks that all is well. They continue to pretend that nothing is happening. But as we speak, more especially the northern part of Nigeria today, nobody exists there. The terrorists are the ones running the show in the northern part of Nigeria. Even their political elite have no voice. The politicians in the north have no voice. You saw last time when one of them tried to open his mouth and talk, and they kidnapped his brother. They kidnapped his brother. They have become so bold that you do not open your mouth and speak against them in the northern part of Nigeria. And in this very critical time, the government is not worried. They don't care. It doesn't bother them. They pretend that nothing is happening. They don't even talk about it. They don't even talk about it. This is so serious that except you are sincere to yourself, you cannot be able to see what is happening. Except those ones that devote their time to verify and investigate things, more especially people in Nigeria. Those of them who are back home in Nigeria, they don't really understand what is happening. They do not understand how serious this issue is. You know, when we talk about it, when we speak about it, they think we just make it up. That is why sometimes when they see us come online every day and talk and shout, they begin to imagine, why are these people making noise every time? Why are these people always talking? They can't understand it. They can't imagine what we see and what we hear. I can bet you that those of us outside that country, we get more credible information than the people who are there. I have heard on several occasions where things were happening in my own area in Nigeria, in my own village, in my own town, but people over there were not knowing. I am the one here notifying them and telling them, look at what is happening in the area. Someone else, they said they have not heard. Only then they begin to make inquiry and they see that what we are saying is exactly what is happening. The insecurity in Nigeria is unbearable. And I thank you that the Biafran people have walked away. So wherever you are as a Biafran today, you must know that we have no other home except Biafra. You must know that nobody will save us except to save ourselves. Just like when we're talking about our program in the morning, that the people of the world have a lot of problems in their hand. The world powers you are expecting to come and help you, their hand is full. Even initially, we are talking about Donald Trump. I bet you Donald Trump has a lot of things in his hand to handle. I can say that Biafra is the last thing that will come to his mind because he had a lot of trouble already with the challenges that follows the pursuit of Biafra. Biafra is not like any other state. It's not like any other place you can just go and make a declaration. Biafra case is not like any other case. So it's always depends on us. It depends on us fully if we must survive. It depends on us. Until we face the reality of the day. If not, it is going to be very, very difficult. It is going to be very difficult. The battle we are fighting today is a battle that we must win. In as much as our enemy is not retreating, every day they are manufacturing new method of distraction. Every day they are recruiting new people to distract us. But you, as a Biafran that know what you want, you must not get distracted. It does not matter what you hear. It doesn't matter what you see. It doesn't matter what they bring. Do not, for any reason, give up your freedom. Do not, for any reason, give up your freedom. Is it going to be easy? It is not going to be easy. If you're one of those who are expecting easy ride, there is no easy ride in the restoration of Biafra. No. No. It is a difficult task, but you must have to tighten up your belt because it worth it. The quest for Biafra is a quest to save life. And this is a matter of life and death. There is nothing you can do about it. Wherever you are as a Biafran, we must all rise up today and fight our battle. It is very clear that we have nobody to speak for us. The political elites are on their own. They have formed their own clique. And they don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is themselves. The political elites does not care what happens to you or what happens to me. In fact, they are the ones that are making sure that the enslavement continues. They do it directly and indirectly. The confusion you see today in the restoration of Biafra is caused by these politicians, and they will continue to cause the confusion for as long as they are. Sometimes they create confusion that some of us forget talking about issue of Biafra. We begin to fight ourselves. You go to so many platforms today, they are busy. You see, Biafrans are busy castigating themselves. They spend only 1 hour, may spend only 1 minute or 3 minutes to talk about the atrocities of Nigerian government against their people. And the next of their program is to talk about their own brother and their sister. Is that the way we are going to seek for the recognition and get it? Is that the way we are going to get the freedom we want? That is not the way we are going to get our freedom. That is why, personally, on my platform, I have already dedicated it that it is not a platform for saga. That is why when you come here, you wouldn't see much people, because I'm not here to tell you about Mr. Okeke or Mr. Okafo. I'm not here to analyze the video of Mr. Okeke. My target and my outlook is those people that are holding us, the actual actors, the British government and the Nigerian government, Asorok itself. That is where my focus is, and they cannot distract me. They can't distract me. I cannot come online and waste my time talking about some irrelevant people out there. That is why I focus on the things that matter, our freedom. The insecurity in our land today, created by the group of politicians in Nigeria. There is nothing anybody can do about it. They created that insecurity. They put it in place to confuse us. But I bet you, Biafrans are not confused. Biafrans are not distracted. No matter how they push it, sometimes when I pay attention to the conventional media, I do that because I want to hear the voice of the people. That is why most of the time when I'm doing my program, I will bring in the voice of the people from their own conventional media, so that it will not look as if it is only us talking. Every single message we are passing, people are hearing it and they're getting it. And people are revolting. People are revolting. And we are going to get to that elastic point very soon. We are going to get to that elastic limit very soon. And once we get there, there is no other going back and no coming from. Wherever you are, say, Biafra, we must not give up. We must not give up. This challenge that is before you and I, this challenge that is placed for us, we must fight and fight until something happens. Remember, as an I we have a name, we say, I am a Machikwangepe. We will not be silent and pretend nothing is happening. Every one of us must pay attention. Do not get distracted no matter what happens. No matter the situation. Do not get distracted. The distractions will continue to come on daily basis from even the angle you least expect. It is going to be coming. There will be distraction from your friends. There will be distraction from your family. There will be distraction from your spouses. There will be distraction from anywhere. Just like as we are seeing today. And more especially now that they are focusing on their election. They are focusing on their selection. You are going to see more distraction. P2B is already playing another chess the way he played before. P2B is already there playing another chess, and you know he is going to divert so many people's attention. And I don't know why people continue to listen to him. With the kind of move he's making today, having alliance with somebody like El-Rufai. El-Rufai, that was the chairman of bringing the terrorists into Nigeria. A hardcore Fulanese that hated the Biafra so much. That is the person he's entering into alliance with. It is in the mouth of this El-Rufai who first heard about the body bag in Nigeria, who threatened that people will go home in body bags. That is the person P2B is going in alliance with. And you can understand the kind of alliance he's going into. You see him traveling from to Sokoto every time. And you can't imagine the agreement he has reached, how desperate he is. A man who have said, give him 4 years, even if it's 4 years he rule. What can he change in 4 years? What can Peter Obi change in 4 years? What? That's to show you how deceitful they are. It is just about them. It is about himself. He just wants to present himself as the first Igbo elected president. Fake people everywhere. And you see him jumping from one platform to the other, walking from one place to the other. And you think he's just doing it for nothing. He knows what he's doing. Those money he's throwing around, this is the man that says he doesn't give shishi. He's going around everywhere throwing money and donating. In other part of the country, or not in the southeast. Not in the southeast. Every single donation P2B is making. Go and check. Go and check. The donation P2B made in the southeast is not up to 1%. Not up to 1% compared to what is made in the north. Whenever something happened in the north, he will be the very first person to go there. Because they have made him to believe that only the Sokoto Caliphate can make him a president. They have already made him to believe that only the Sokoto Caliphate can make him a president. And he knows that. That is why he's ready to lick their shoes. That is why he's ready to sign up for any agreement. That's why he's ready to do everything humanly possible. Wherever you are as a Biafran, we must not allow these criminals to destroy what we have fought for. We must not allow anybody to distract us. It is only Biafra that can save you. Only Biafra can save me. We have no other choice. If anybody is deceiving you, telling you there's a choice somewhere, there is no choice anywhere. There is no choice. Not. No choice anywhere. It is either Biafra or Biafra. Only Biafra can set you and I free. Only Biafra can give us that which we need. Only Biafra can lead us to that destination we desperately need. If we decide to walk away from Biafra, our situation will be worse than it is today. If we decide not to take Biafra serious, our situation will be worse than it is today. I have said it several times that there is no other alternative. That is why wherever you are today, you must continue to support the United States of Biafra, regardless your grievances that you have. Is everything okay? Not excellently. Is everything all right? Everything is not all right. But do you have another option? We don't have. We do not. Is everything the way we want it to be? It is not. Do you have another option? We do not. So we have to hold that one that we have. Continue to protect it, continue to pet it, continue to mold it until our leaders join us. Then we can be able to straighten things that we need to straighten. Wherever you are watching this program, it is important that you come and support the best way you can. Don't leave this job for one person. Whichever area you're going to contribute, please do make your contribution. More especially financially. Do your own part and let the remaining be for Chukwu Kabiam. Just do your part and let the rest be for Chukwu Kabiam. Those who can pray, continue to pray for our Liberation Army. Continue to remember the Liberation Army in all your deeds, in all your job. Make sure you remember them. We know that Nigeria does not want us. It is no longer news. We are not wanted in Nigeria. We are not wanted. The situation now has even become worse. We were talking about the hatred of Muhammadu Buhari. Today, the hatred of the Yoruba, some of the Yoruba people, is greater than that of Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari hatred is a child's play. Today, you can see what our Yoruba nobles are doing. Some of them are doing. Going extra mile to go and campaign to neighboring countries against us, to instigate neighboring countries against us, pushing lies and propaganda against us, something they know never existed. Painting of black across African countries. This is a mission they have embarked on. And they have been doing this for many years. They have been doing this for many, many years within Nigeria. Some of us didn't pay attention. You know, when Mazen Nanekano was shouting, Yoruba media, Yoruba media, Yoruba media. Some people think he's just saying that out of hatred. It is not out of hatred, it is a fact. It is a fact. Because so many of us have in-laws as Yorubas. We have cousins as Yorubas. That does not mean we will not say the truth. There are some of them that are very, 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 very evil. When anything that has to do with Biafran person, they will go against it. They will go extra mile to see that they fight against us. And they can't hide the hatred anymore. At this point in time, when they are in the aim of affairs, they can't hide it anymore. Initially, when Buhari was there, Buhari was the cover-up. Buhari was the cover-up. But now we can understand that the whole propaganda and blackmail, the people that write those propaganda, blackmail, and those frame-up are the Yorubas. They orchestrate it and they push it out. They use the Fulanis to announce it. It is becoming much more clearer than before. So wherever you are as a Biafran, we must rise up. We must rise up and seek our nation seriously. If you have been joking before, don't joke no more. Be more serious. If you have been committing a little before, commit more. If you're devoting little hour before, devote more hours in prayer. Whatever you know you can do, please increase your effort. And the time is now. We have no other country except the United States of Biafra. We have no other hope except the United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra is our hope. It's our hope. There is no other alternative. And I want us to listen to this very program from the conventional media. As you know, I always bring the conventional media to your doorstep for you to listen and hear. Once in a while, I go to their media and I hear what they are saying. I look into their program. I listen and watch and see what they are doing so that we can be able to digest it also and look into it. Let us hear what they have in their conventional media in Nigeria, because it is important. We must have to be paying attention to what they are saying, because when you make the comparison, you can be able to know how to escape their evil or debunk their lies in their conventional media. Let's listen to this.
We need to open the phone line. But before that, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has taken legal action against Reno Omokri. Kanu dragged Omokri before the Enugu High Court over alleged defamatory publications against him and IPOP. In a writ of summons, the IPOP leader demanded a total compensation of 60 billion naira from Omokri for the defamatory publications. A battle separatist also urged the court to order the former presidential aide to tender apologies in the national dailies for his highly defamatory and prejudicial publications against him. It was quite a long summer. However, Ejimako wrote, yesterday, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commenced a muscular legal action against Reno Omokri, seeking a retraction, apology, and damages for Omokri's highly defamatory and prejudicial publication against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Others like Omokri should take note and be guided. Do you think this will have any headway?
You see, people like Omokri, I don't discuss it because they're not for me. For me, it's not easy.
So do you think this is lawsuits against him?
Do you have court in Nigeria?
That is it. There's no court in Nigeria.
Nigeria judiciary.
No court.
But what Kalu did was what he's supposed to do. Yes. But somebody like Omokri is somebody, even if he's insisting, I don't discuss his issue because it's nothing. It's nobody. It's looking for food.
So now, do you have anything to say? What is your performance? Your reaction?
Yes, I agreed. See, even if it's not there, you still have to try and see whether it is there. When you are looking for a key to your vehicle, you search one place over like 5-15 times because you are looking for it. Now, we believe that this country belongs to all of us. Even if the ambassador judiciary will still go there, pending when we have a better one, to let the whole world know that we have big issues here. And I begin to wonder, in Kenya, they've already done their own case within a short time concerning Kanu. This same case that Nigeria is dragging as if it's the first time in the whole world.
They are making money. The day they took Kanu, they keep disgracing us. They are making money. Any day Kanu go to court. Money. Nigeria is not. God should help us, please. Okay.
I just drank one bottle of mud. Nigeria is still producing mud.
That is it. They continue to pretend all is well, but all is not well. You can see them. I don't blame them for them being in the conventional media. They protect their job. Even when they say the truth, they go back again and swallow their spit because of their job. They know that Nigeria is finished. It is finished. There's nothing remaining in it. They know that Nigeria has no judiciary. That idiot, that clown they call Reno Mokri, is a nobody. This a nobody. But in Nigeria, he is somebody. When it has to do with Nigeria, he is somebody. And he can say anything and get away with it. Taking him to court is the normal thing to do. But are you going to get justice? Where will you find justice in Nigeria? Where? That is the question. Where will you find justice? But all these informations are good to bring it out so that Biafrans can see it. And those who do not know why we are asking out of Nigeria, we understand why we are asking out. Nigeria has ended. A failed state. Every indices that qualifies a failed state is present in Nigeria. I don't know what the world is waiting to weigh in. I don't know what they're waiting. But whatever they are waiting, we are going to get there. We will get there as soon as possible. And every Biafran must tighten up their belts because that is where we are heading.
Yes, but you're the big guy. So yeah. All right, it's exciting because it's here. This outside is something I can afford. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get your reaction on the conversation we'll have this evening. All right, I want you to be objective. Please do not throw tantrums or abuse or slander. Make it, just go straight to what we're talking about, and I'll give you a minute. People have complained I'm not timing you guys. Once it's a minute, I will turn you off. All right, the number to call is 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933 or 0700-903-903-903. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, ma'am.
Welcome, sir. What's your name?
Lovina from Ekotun.
All right, Lovina, please go ahead.
According to our brother there, I see people every time that the greatest problem that Nigeria have in democracy is INEC. Come 2015, when INEC finally declared APC the winner of the election, I cried. So many people that they cried because it's not people that they vote for that they declare the winner of the election. So INEC is another problem that we are having in Nigeria. That's my own opinion. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. Okay, 080-3692-9933. That is the number to call, and the WhatsApp number is 0817-1756338. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. What's your name, sir?
I agree.
Hello. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, location, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, location, sir. All right, Emmanuel, go ahead. You have a minute, please.
Yeah. All I just want to say is that all these politics they have been discussing in this house, I hope at the end everything is going to yield a better result. Because if they do the talking, the some not doing listening and acting or performing, and now that the election is coming fast and quickly, we just want Nigeria to be happy so that all the efforts of this nationalist will think that God will help.
Thank you. All right, thank you for that. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Oh, good evening, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Welcome. What's your name, please?
I'm a Joe for calling from South Kingdom.
All right, sir. Please go ahead.
This is I don't have much to say. I just have to be there. Nigerians are not quick. When we are ready, we take back our country. Don't think we take back our country. And reform, they have a reform. Because man that works in a company will work as a team. But it wasn't that we are here to be our own election. No. So what we are ready, we will take that for something. And we must sacrifice. It's not. We look for something to do.
Good evening. Thank you. I like how people are talking here. Straight to the point. 080-3692-9933. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello?
Hello.
Good evening. How are you? Yeah.
My name is Obina, calling from it.
Opinion from Ejibo, please go ahead.
Number one, Nigeria, we are one Nigeria, is a scam. Personally, I don't believe we are one Nigeria because the way they treat us in this country doesn't show us that we are one. Igbo man doesn't believe in one Nigeria because of the way they are treating us. Will you believe that Nnamdi Kanu does not wake up one morning and say that he needs Biafra? There is a negotiation. If we are one Nigeria, do this for us. Seaport, railway. If there is railway from Lagos to Onitsha or to Aba, is it a crime? It's not a crime. The way they treat us is so bad. It's so bad because that is the reason why the government can do anything. There is so much hatred on Igbos. The government can do anything.
Thank you very much. Your 1 minute has been exhausted, okay? Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Esther, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome, sir. What's your name, please?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening,
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mazito Nimbata.
Good evening, sir.
Right, and the gentleman there with him. This is Situ calling from Freight and Serena.
Situ, where have you been?
I know I've been busy. You know, I went to somewhere, you know, and I came back.
But you're okay, right? Nothing happened. Like nothing happened to you.
No, I'm fine, my sister, I'm fine.
All right, please go ahead.
I want to say something, Esther.
Okay.
You see, there was a peace in Imo State until Hope Uzodinma came into Imo State. Okay? In the past 8 or 9 months, Imedioha was ruling Imo State. There was not any bloodshed, there was not any killing, there was not any kidnapping until Abakiare insisted that Hope Uzodinma was to remain in Douglas House. Hope Uzodinma was not even the ballot of the election. Go and
He was not, yes.
He's not even number 6, number 2nd, number 3rd. The people who said he's number 4th. His name was not even on the ballot paper because his counterparts from the north, the people who see us as the people who deserve to be killed, just like what's his name? The former Senate, what's this man's name? It's Bukachua, who said that Igbo people have to be killed. Bukachua, this is exactly what Hope Uzodinma is doing in Imo State. And I'm going to say the Igbolite. My own campaign is begin to contribute money. How are we going to do it? Hope Uzodinma will be either with someone winning. The Hope Uzodinma has committed genocide in Imo State. Okay, and then I'm telling to people right now. He's got intervened in P2B case, and then he won the election. Kuchi won the past election. P2B must bring Hope Uzodinma to justice. He must be prosecuted. This man has killed thousands of human lives because nobody recognized him in Imo State. That is where he was committing this atrocity. Let me say something about the refine. You remember somebody there just said something. Since the refine left Kaduna State, there has been peace in Kaduna State. The same way Hope Uzodinma we left Imo State and there will be peace in Imo State. But remember that I said that if P2B, by the grace of God, he claimed his mandate and then become the president of Nigeria, and P2B is listening, you are not going to deputize for anybody. You are not going to do that. Nobody, it is your right to become a president of Nigeria. And if they say that Obama will not be a president of Nigeria, they should allow us to go. P2B is listening. You are not going to deputize for any northerners. It's not that Nigeria is not their birthright.
All right.
Okay? They have been causing them in Nigeria today. They have been.
Bye-bye.
This is where they are getting. You see this man now speaking with all agility. This is a Biafran speaking, but you see his mindset. Still waiting for if they are not. This is the same thing Ohanes Ndigbo said in the first election of P2B, that if they didn't allow him to go in, they will join us in the agitation. Somebody is still coming to them and say, if they don't allow P2B to come, they shall allow us to go. Idiots. That is what you are. And you look at him calling P2B to come and prosecute Hope Uzodinma for him. You see, Telling Peter Obi to come and prosecute Hope Uzodinma for you, it is laughable. It is really, really laughable. That Peter Obi should come and prosecute Hope Uzodinma for you. After knowing that Hope Uzodinma was not even qualified and he didn't even participate in the election, which I know. He never participated. I have said it several times that Hope Uzodinma did not participate in that election, and they forced him on Imo State and they accepted him. Today, look at an angry Biafran man talking. You are still saying, if they didn't allow people to let allow us to go. Idiots. Idiots. They will continue to say the same thing over and over. And when they say this, when the Janja will hear this kind of voices, they'll be laughing at you. Is it not the same thing you said when Obi was contesting against Japan? When Obi was contesting against Japan, this is the same thing you said. That if they rig the election, that you go for Biafra, you have no other option. They rigged the election. What did you do? What did your Peter Obi do? Even to protest, he didn't have the liver to protest. To demand for his mandate, he didn't have the liver. You think he's going to do it now? I don't know why some of us continue to believe that one miracle is going to happen somewhere from Peter Obi. I don't know. Look at how he spoke. His anger. This kind of a person knows well the problem. But in terms of solution, these are people who have resigned their faith to Nigeria. Wherever Nigeria push them, they go. Wherever Nigeria push, they go. They will talk and talk and talk. You think they know what they say. Before you know it, they will go back to one Nigeria. This is why I bring this kind of people, this kind of video. When I go to their platform and I listen to this, I bring it for Biafran to hear. The kind of people we have who knows the problem, but they don't have the balls to face it. Look at him, waiting for Peter Obi to come and prosecute Hope Uzodinma. Imagine. And at the end of the day, he said, if they don't want Peter Obi to be, they should allow us to go. Who will allow you to go? Who? Who will allow you to go? It is you who will allow you to go. Biafrans are gone already. We are gone. Biafra have been redeclared on the 29th of November 2024, and you are there saying, if they don't allow, you are waiting for them to allow you when your brothers are gone already. You are waiting for them to allow you, but your brothers are gone already. You see how they have divided us? Some of us, even when we know what is the problem, we don't have the balls to face it. It is sad.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
My sister, good evening.
Ben, how are you? Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Fine. Thank you so much. You see PDP, P2P will run under PDP. PDP is the most stable party in Nigeria today. Mark my word. Let's write it down.
PDP, man.
No, I'm not obedient, confirm obedient. Your PDP is the most stable. Do you know that the wicked power has been reduced in PDP? When the PDP recognized Anyanwu, Tangati, do you know what will happen now? In November, PDP will hold their convention. All the wicked structures will go in November because they will elect new POC, new SWC, new NEC, new secretary, new chairman. All these people will go. And these people will now adopt, we now set up a committee that will adopt P2P and show their candidates to Southeast, to P2P's compound, to P2P's bedroom. When they agree, the select P2P we have is anyone in the man, Allah Mohammed, and the Kinkiri. If these three people now agree and adopt P2P and say, go under PDP, I'm telling you the truth. P2P run under PDP. PDP is not wicked. And this man, I think, we never allow anybody near ADC. ADC is all about that equal structure. The people we conduct the primary in ADC.
All right, Ben. Your 1 minute has been exhausted. Thank you very much. 08036929933. Hello, sorry for giving you. How are you, sir? Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Chike. I'm calling from Apapa.
All right, Chike, please go ahead.
Yes, you see, the people who are talking about Obi must not support, must not deputize anybody. See, supporting Obi to become president is not enough. Because 2027 election is, nobody should call it election, it's fighting war. What weapon do we have as supporters to be able to face the opponent who will fight us by 2027?
You see?
That is the area we should be thinking about. Not only to support Obi. Supporting Obi by your mouth is not enough. Secondly, the way Igbos are being treated, I just want to talk about Lagos here. Me, I grew up in Lagos here, and 2023 was the second time I voted.
For this long talk.
And me, I'm going to vote by 2027. Nobody will stop me, and I'm not afraid of anybody. So what I think my fellow Igbos should do is that, Lagos here, if anybody come out and tell us that if you are not
003692993. Hello, good evening. How are you?
They cut him off.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
You see, these are.
yeah,
You see where some of Igbo people are wasting their talent. Some of us are still wasting their talent talking about Nigerian politics. You are asking what weapon you're going to use. You already know that war is coming in 2027. He already notified and accept that war is coming in 2027. How prepared is he? How is he prepared? He's telling you of how do we get weapon to fight for P2B. You can imagine what an Igbo person is thinking at this critical point in time. You can imagine what Igbo person is thinking, how to get weapon to fight for P2B. Instead of you fighting for the recognition and independence, these are a bunch of idiots that doesn't even know what is happening. These are people that Mazi Samuel talked about, that while we are in Biafra, they will still be talking about Nigeria. These are the bunch of clowns that Mazi Samuel talked about. That even when we get to Biafra, they will be busy there, still waiting for Biafra to come, still seeking for authority and permission from Nigeria. Look at how he spoke. He recognized that the war is coming. And he asking them, what do we have to fight? What weapon do we have to fight? What weapon do we have to fight? Not to fight for Biafra, to fight for Nigerian presidential seat. Only an idiot will go and buy a weapon to fight for Nigerian presidential seat. Only a stupid and foolish Igbo man will do that. Only a foolish and stupid Igbo man will go and say he's getting a weapon to fight for Nigerian presidential seat. What a shame. But it's unfortunate. You can see it, that some of us are still daft. Some of us are still daft, very, very daft, even in the midst of their suffering. That's why you see, he's almost ago now. Almost ago, you say he's in Lagos, he's based in Lagos. This kind of people, when you're even telling them to come back home, they don't even understand it. They don't understand it.
the first time I thank God just went through.
Wow. Let me welcome, sir. What's your name?
My name is Solomon.
Solomon, location, please.
Ogun State.
Wow, welcome, Solomon. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm your brother. I'm married a Yoruba woman. You understand?
Okay.
I greet Mr. Ekudayo and Tony Mata. Yeah. Mr. Kudayo, my in-law. Understand? Yeah. I like your analysis.
Talk now.
Brothers and sisters here, regardless of
my best from this.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, according to what Mr. Tony Mata said about the Igbos, you know, I know, yes, the way they treat the Igbos in this country is not normal, understand? But still, we still have the good Yorubas. The Yorubas will be by in-law. So it's not all of them that is tribalistic, you understand? And about this election, I'm not against Tinubu, but I hate Tinubu his policy, you understand me? We will say that we help us, all of us should come together. You know, it is, what is it called? If it's our brother.
A Fulefu, because you marry Yoruba woman.
What is his name?
A Fulefu.
But if it's Atiku, anyone, let us just save ourselves from this problem we are. You understand me?
Okay, Solomon.
I'll be calling you. I like your program.
Thank you.
Understand?
A Fulefu.
Because of BOP, I went to buy my radio. To buy on that radio.
Because you marry a Yoruba woman.
Thank you very much, Solomon.
For that, we'll go fight for our nation.
Appreciate that. Please keep listening to us. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome.
The name is we'll go for Wajugu.
All right, Ugo, please go ahead. You have a minute.
Yes. So this issue of Obi contesting as a vice. I know they couple on talking about with what problem with Obi fight with. So what I feel
a long history in Nigeria of election, people, election malpractice and all this stuff. But what I feel will happen in 2027 is a lot of people will vote out APC. It will be so massive for them to be able to rig it. Because if you recall what they were saying yesterday concerning the North, even the North that are looking for that are talking about the hatred of the North, how for this APC is too much. So I don't even know how they want to even how APC want to even convince the North self. These same North that they are looking at as their ally. You see whenever they put posters in the North, they will go there and remove it. Anybody that come out to say APC supporter, they will go there to scatter everything. So I think this election will be too massive for them to rig.
Go and sit down. Talking rubbish. Dreamer.
Even though they want to try it, but the vote will be too high.
And the idiot that is speaking is an Igbo
That's
person.
what I believe. Yeah.
An Igbo man. Look at the mindset of some of us.
Money is powerful. And the North has a way of going with what the leaders ask them to do. Whether we like it or not, they still have significant influence. And I think that's what the political party in charge will actually try to do. Secondly, for some of you who complain that I rudely cut you off, I already said a minute. A lot of persons want to call you, and the same persons who say that I give the callers a lot of time and I don't end up taking a lot of calls or messages. So if you are not comfortable with that, I'm sorry for you, okay? Hello, good evening. How are you?
Oh, good evening.
How are you? Welcome.
It's Ola from Sulere.
Ola, please welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
So, number one, Obi cannot win if he contest alone.
Okay.
And if he support Atiku, he can still not win under ADC.
Okay.
Because the people of North Center are tired of Atiku. So the people will still get North Center, the get South, get Southwest in block. So by 12 o'clock, the election has finished. So it's time
Tell them, when they hear them.
South, let Nobo finish his 8 years. Then the OB and Atiku can come in 2031.
Okay.
If they have an idea, they should share it with you.
Tell them very well.
All this noise is enough. I don't divide Igbo and Yoruba and cause in trouble. We should stop those tribalism and let Nigeria move forward. People that have ideas that can move Nigeria forward.
Move forward in the agenda of the Yoruba.
Our country. The president will take 26 years and go.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. All right. We appreciate you calling. 08036929933. Hello. Welcome. How are you?
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Emeka.
Emeka, location, please.
Promotion.
All right, Emeka, please go ahead.
So I want to my contribution is anybody that did that, Tinubu will not win 2027.
You see?
Tinubu will enter the second tenure.
This idiot say his name is Emeka, but I bet you this idiot that is making this call is a Yoruba man. He's not Emeka. He's a Yoruba man making this call as Emeka. This is how they rule.
And again, I should take anybody that's going to be, should tell me, should not be they never win Tinubu. The game, Tinubu has started the game for the second tenure. Every time any other person that is pushing, just for the TV, you will spend this money. You don't waste time. It's better if you don't go to the store so that you know going for you. You will say what to defeat Tinubu. You don't go there. Tinubu, you will reach Nigeria, second tenure. Then, I think we should go and learn. Baba don't.
All right. You say your name is Emeka? Your name is Emeka?
Ma?
You say your name is Emeka?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay.
You see, she
No, it's even the voice of the person calling.
she intentionally asked him, did you say your name is Emeka? Because that guy is not Emeka. And this is how they rule, to push propaganda against the Igbo. The same thing in this Biafra struggle. They go under our names and a title and begin to push lies and propaganda. It is sad. But who are we? Reality against Raf. Go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear you, Raf. If you can hear me, Ralph, unmute yourself and speak to us.
Hello, sir.
Are you there, Ralph?
Okay, I can hear you, sir. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to us, please.
Good
Go
evening,
ahead.
sir.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Yes, sir. I use this opportunity to greet. Yes, I greet all my Biafrans. Good evening from all your locations. I hope you can hear
Thank
me
you.
clearly.
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. I came in to the studio but first, based on your caption today, uh, right here, anybody is by any form or reasoning thinking we are still behind, the person does not know what freedom fighting is all about. Or otherwise, it is not done by a kind of, you know, grinding pepper and rubbing it on the body. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
It's only pepper that you can grind right away as you rub it on your body. You feel it and know that yes, you really rubbed pepper and is hurting you. But outside that, freedom fighting is a gradual process, and of which from the template Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, drew out, and which he has been following, and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze continues from the same pace. That is the right way freedom is being fought, and more especially for people who really knows what they are doing, who are civilized in life. So, and that is the reason why some of us who understands the game, we so appreciate on daily basis wherever we are, we remain so happy, and that these are very resilient people, and people, I mean, from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Oyendo, to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, onto our first lady, as I should put it, of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. They are very, very strong people, so resilient people who have the love of their land and their people, who have gone out there and have seen the way life is being operated, who carry their people in mind. Because to assume the seat of a president or neither of a governor or any sensitive position in the federal or neither in the states and even down to the local government or county, it is to understand that you are going for the services of mankind or humanity, and that particular seat or office, some rule of engagement. And in this rule of engagement, it is for you to understand that you are serving the public, you are serving the citizens of the society, and so you are there to ensure that life goes easy with them. You are you are there to ensure that they do not. You are there to ensure that their security is intact. I mean, which actually everything starts from security down to the stabilization of the economy of the states, and to really ensure a better life for the people. This is the commitment of service in all of those positions. Thereafter, any person who is unable to, struggle or fight for that position and go in there and do the needful is invariably a very useless person. That person is not useful. The person chooses to wear a garment of uselessness, and of which all the Nigerian, governments, position or seat occupiers, starting from the presidency or president down to his deputy, and down to, his vice, down to the other ministers, the senators, and down to the governors and the rest of them to the county, they are all very useless. That for over the number of years they have not been able to achieve the purpose why that seat is there. They only go there for selfish reasons. The other day I was telling somebody, I said, most times when Onye Ndumaze Nnamdi Kanu is out for his preaching, his truth and the message to the people, they come against him that he's abusing people. I say, no, he does not abuse people. In a situation where you choose to put on a certain garment, even God himself said, you shall be addressed by the garment you wore.
That's
So
right.
if by any reason, at any given time, you choose to behave, uselessly, not to be useful to the society, then what you are doing there is that you are wearing a garment of uselessness. Even if you are a president and I figure you out, even face to face, irrespective of the security type or the startup security around you, and I say, Mr. President, you are very useless. I am not abusing you.
Not at
Hello,
all.
sir.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I
Not
am
at
not
all.
abusing. I am rather addressing you based on the garments you wear, which is by choice, because nobody
Yes.
forces you to put on such a, and of which at the very, very moment you feel, oh, these garments, I don't want to answer according to these garments I am wearing, and then you start doing the needful. That means you have automatically changed the garment to a useful garment at the same spot. And right that moment, we change the address and say, oh, Mr. President, you are very, very useful. And that's the simple truth that Mazin Nandikano has been saying, which has caused all of these things that is on ground, the people going about, oh, is this, is that. And when Simon Ekpa, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the PM, took over, he continued in this same trend, which I see that the leaders over this geographical space, they hate truth. They don't like truth. If you can see my caption right there, you know who is speaking with you already, sir. It's your worthy. So I have to change a caption or put a caption before my name. The reality against the formality. That is exactly what people within the
Wow, my brother is kicked out. I don't know what happened. Maybe network problem. He was kicked out. If you are still there, you can still send back a request. Maybe something happened. He was kicked out. I don't know. That is the challenges we always face online sometimes. Maybe he has a network problem. So if he can be able to come in fast, maybe we can bring him in. If he doesn't come in, we are going to be ending the program because we are having a fundraising. Remember, the launching of the Biafran radio is going to happen in the next few minutes. It's going to start in the next few minutes. It's supposed to be 7 p.m. So we have some few minutes to the program. So we're going to be ending this program so that we can prepare and join that very Zoom link where the program is going to be held. I expect to see every one of you there. So I appreciate everyone that have joined us on this program. But remember, for those of you who think that P2P can do anything for you, you are still a dreamer. You're dreaming. You better wake up. You better wake up because it's too late. P2P cannot change a shit for you. P2P will make your situation worse than it is. if you're one of those who believe that P2B is going to do anything for you, I am sorry to disappoint you. He is going to make your situation worse. And the earlier you understand that, the better for you. Because nothing is going to be right. It's going to be worse than it is. You're welcome back, my brother. You're welcome back. I think the network kicked you out, so I'm almost rounding up because we have another program that is going to be coming up in the next few minutes. So go ahead and make your conclusion before I round up, my brother. Go ahead.
It's all right, sir. So this is exactly what the people within this geographical space chooses, not to be truthful, but to take truth as a priority. To take lies as a priority. But conclusively, here it is no longer a joke. People should understand this. From within the Biafra land, I am talking to my fellow Biafrans. They should come to this knowledge and understanding that the people who are into this struggle, they are no longer people who comes to sell or buy and sell. They are no longer people who comes with the love of money and to sell out the struggle and then gain money and go by the corner and start enjoying the money, which is not going to be an enjoyment truly, because to me I call it death. Because trading on human lives cannot, profit anything other than death. Because all of those people who have been, embarking on buying and selling in this struggle, they are going to pay it with their lives. And if care is not taken, their lineages are going to suffer it as well. Because you consider that this game they have been playing has consumed a lot of lives, has consumed millions of lives, several millions of lives. So in this case, they are not going to score out free at all. They are not, in as much as God is involved. So it is quite true that there is nothing. If you mention about the lives of Biafrans, if you mention about the land of Biafra, and there is nothing other than Biafra that we need. Nothing. And the only solution to everything, all complaints is Biafra. And we need it. My most happiness here is that at this point in time, the Biafra is already here.
Yes.
I was telling people that gathered together that, I'm a role model in this particular struggle within the Biafra, the homeland. I was telling them that they should see Biafra because it's here already. The day Dr. Ngozi Oradweze, declared this Biafra in Finland, that becomes the day Biafra came and is in existence right away. And I was telling them that anybody who do not see himself that he is already in USB, United States of Biafra, then that person should clean his eyes very well and look up so that you begin to see. Because for me, right that day, I know that I am not a Nigerian and I am not in Nigeria. I am in Biafra land, the United States of Biafra. And here she is making huge achievement for all of us. Hence, the next minute that is left to NAC 7, the launching of the Biafra National Radio is going to take place. What else are we really looking for to understand that we are already in Biafra? And this is the only solution for our lives. So I am really very grateful and I appreciate so much. I appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for not selling us out, even upon all the torment he has been passing through several years, denied of his right and everything. I really appreciate him so much. God will bless him abundantly. And I also appreciate so much, um, you know, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, who till now, over the torment of whatever inconveniences he is passing through at this time, he cannot denounce Biafra. And he is saying Biafra, just Biafra alone. And he is facing it and just of us, and he is standing this truth. And I also appreciate you so much, who is in this position, giving us opportunity to speak to our fellow people, the Biafrans, across the world through this platform. And I also appreciate every other person who has been giving his ear right here, and all of us who are together to ensure in our different capacities we are working harder for this same Biafra. I appreciate all of us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that it was Young Wealthy that was talking. When I heard your voice, I was thinking, this is Young Wealthy, this is Young Wealthy. Until when you begin to write now, I begin to see the real name. You change it to reality against the formality. I was surprised. Because I didn't know it was Young Wealthy.
Reality must reign. Yeah, reality must reign, of course, against formality. And Biafra is reality against Nigeria, which is a formality, and every of their settings, their system, a formality.
Thank you so much, my brother Young Wealthy. I appreciate you. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. And we are going to end it here. I thank everybody that have joined us on this quick evening program. Please join the fundraising, join the launching of the radio that is going to take place. And the next few minutes is going to start. So please key in and join and follow up. And we must continue to be consistent and follow, because we are already in Biafra. It is we that will make it what we want it to be. Let us all contribute our quota in one way or the other, prayerfully. Anything, any way you can contribute, in any way at all you can be able to participate, please do so. Because the Biafra belongs to us. We are going to make it what we want it to be. That kind of Biafra you want, it is you that will present it. That Biafra that you want, present it to the world for recognition. That is what we are trying to do. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of you. May Chukwu guide and protect our leaders. From Dr. Ngozi Areboeze to Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko to our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of them. Be with them until we meet again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Remember blessed.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is not wicked word. This is not Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. I'm really telling you a story about the one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Wherever they go, opposite Udi, but the right hand the side, along Gusukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen, driver waiting they happen, driver tell the Palibai. See no day for thought. See no day for thought. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver wait you.